So in response to this video, where we took the best players in NHL 18 and gave them the worst goalie possible, today we're going to flip-flop it. I'm going to assemble the worst possible team in NHL 18, but give them not one, but two 99 overall starting goaltenders. Hey guys, what is going on today? Bojo here, back again to do another one of our NHL 18 franchise mode simulation tests where we put in a scenario and see how the team does. If you guys did not see the video I was talking about where we did the best team in NHL 18 and gave them the worst goalies possible, make sure to go down to the description and check that video out. But also, don't forget to leave a like on this video as well. Hit that thumbs up if you guys are going to enjoy this. If you have been enjoying all the recent videos, you guys have been killing it with the likes as of recently. Yes, part number 3 for our 36 overall team is coming. Make sure to leave a like if you guys are excited about that. And also leave in the comment section down below for some other scenarios that you guys would like to see be brought into video form. So here are the poor saps that we have the misfortune of simulating with today.
I've seen teams suck before, but they were the suckiest bunch of sucks that ever sucked.
Homer, watch your mouth!
Now, I'll give a couple of these guys a break because with the newest NHL 18 roster update, they added in the whole slew of like the 15 and the 16-year-old players into a bunch of the CHL teams, and a bunch of these guys, both on offense and defense, are in the CHL and are 15 and 16 years old, so they have not actually progressed all that greatly yet. But I'm not going to excuse a couple of the guys from like the international leagues like the Dell League. I think there might be one guy from Allsvenskan, a couple of the guys from Liga. There's no excuse there. They just flat out suck. So let me introduce you guys to the team first. I'll read out their names, and I also have where they are from on this sheet right next to me. So pardon my terrible pronunciation of a bunch of these guys, but here is the team that we are going to be working with. So we have Diego Hofland from Crefeld in the Dell League, Miroslav Preisinger from HC Paizen in the ELH, Jack Quinn from the Ottawa 67s in the OHL, Cameron Baber from the Saginaw Spirit in the OHL, Ridley Grieg from the Brandon Wheat Kings in the WHL, Jacob Hudson from the Moncton Wildcats from the QMJHL, Leonard Palouche, I'm going to assume, from the Shawinigan Wild Wings in the Dell League, Jameson Reese from the Sarnia Sting in the OHL, Marco Insam from the Horan Asset from Liga, Tyler Smithies from the Moose Jaw Warriors in the WHL, Marcel Kali from the Iserlohn Roosters in the Dell League, and everybody's favorite player, he has returned, Mikko Laine from Vassen Sport in the Liga. As we move on to defense, we have Jeremy Habert from the Drakkar in the QMJHL, Cole Bayman from the Prince George Cougars in the WHL, Nolan Orzek from the Kootenay Ice in the WHL, Joel Kusin from Crefeld in the Dell, Simon Eriksson from IK Pattern in Hockey Allsvenskan, and finally Maximilian Faber from Crefeld in the Dell League. So as you guys can see, the offense and the defense are incredibly terrible. That's pretty much the word for it. Outright terrible. Lowest overall, I believe, is 43 overall with our good old pal Mikko Laine, who, with the help of Sidney Crosby and Connor McDavid, was not able to get it done. If you guys missed that video as well, check it out. But if we go to the goaltenders, we got 99 overall, the Beast. So last time we had the Wall, this time we have the Beast. And just because I was watching WWE that day, I decided to make fun of Brock Lesnar for something. There we go, Bork Laser. We got the Beast and Bork Laser, both of which are 99 overall. Now the funny thing to notice about these guys as well, not only did I make them 99 overall, obviously all their stats are going to be 99 overall, look at their height and weight. I made each of them 6'9", which is the highest height you can make in this game, and 290 pounds, the heaviest that you can make a skater in this game. So not only did I give them the best stats possible, I gave them the widest and the highest height and weight in order to stop those pucks. So that is the team that we are going to attempt to be successful with here. We have, what did I name these guys? I named them the Owensboro Worst. I replaced them with the Florida Panthers, so Florida is not going to be in this simulation. We're going to be in the Atlantic once again for this. And if I had to take a guess at how this team is going to perform, judging by how our 36 overall team has been performing lately, as the goaltenders get better and the team is still kind of struggling a good bit, I don't think the goaltenders are going to be good enough to basically steal games for us. I'm not expecting anything good from this team. I might do 2 season sims with this squad just to make sure, but I'm pretty sure that having the worst team you can make in this game is not going to help at all. So I'll see you guys at the end of the first sim. Okay guys, so after the first year simulation, I was definitely surprised by the team. They ended up 274-6, a lot of overtime losses in there, so they actually ended up getting 2 points. And I'll show you guys a couple of the calendar here and how the team actually ended up with most of their wins and losses, because I feel like I don't do that much. I mean, they started off the year with a shootout loss, and goaltending, or goal scoring, I should say, was definitely a problem. But as you can see, got shut out a ton of times, but most of our wins came out in the form of like overtime and shootout wins, I believe. So shootout win there against Philadelphia, and that shootout win against Dallas were our only 2 victories in November and December. They did not win another game for the rest of the year, but a bunch of shootout losses and overtime losses throughout their season here. So the goaltender definitely has the opportunity to stand on his head throughout most of the season, but if he's not getting any of defensive help from any of his teammates, he's definitely not going to be successful at all. Let's take a look at the player stats here after the first season. Jack Quinn was the best overall point getter right there with 9 points in 82 games. A couple of guys also had 8, which are the more established guys. So the 27-year-olds both had the definitely up there in the highest point totals. All the 17 and like 16-year-olds and 15-year-olds weren't able to get as many points. And then if we take a look at our goaltender stats real quickly, they had save percentages of .93, which is crazy. Goals against averages of 3 point whatever. And yeah, the save percentages are absolutely crazy to say the least. But as I mentioned, if you're not getting defensive help, the team's not going to be successful at all. I'll do one more year of simulating here just to show you guys that maybe they can get more than 2 wins if some of those like 15 and 16-year-olds get a couple of progression upgrades. So I'll go to year number 2, we'll do one more sim, and then I think I have a good idea of which we'll do for next video as well, and I'll talk about it at the end of year number 2, so give me a couple minutes. And the team actually ended up doing worse this second year than they did the first year, so sure. So I mean, that pretty much just goes to show you that you guys can have like the worst team in front of you and the best goalie that you can possibly make in this game, and it still won't make a difference. The goaltender will not single-handedly win you these games all by themselves if you have an extremely crappy team in front of you. And you know what? I expected that. And what I'm thinking for the next possible video is we keep those 2 tendies in net, but maybe we do the worst possible NHL team out of players playing in the NHL that you can create, or maybe like the worst AHL team. Maybe we should do like the AHL or the SHL or something like that. Probably the AHL I think would be the place to go first, since that's probably like the highest end overall league we can go to. But if you guys have some other leagues that maybe have some higher end overall players, or maybe like the best CHL team or like the worst AHL team, whatever you guys are thinking of down in the comment section, leave it down below. But I think that's what we're going to go for next. Do like the worst or the best from a certain league with those 99 goaltenders, and see if we'll be able to have a more different result than these scrubs that we had playing on our team. So I hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe as always, and leave down below what you guys would like to see next. We'll keep those tendies in net, and we'll figure out some other team to put in front of them so that they can be successful. Other than that, I'll catch you guys next time. Part 3 coming soon. Peace.